Welcome to Modshapes with Alex Steele. Today we're doing a progress report on the light panel construction. You can see here that the light panels are coming out pretty great. These are very clear. The last three experiences with casting in the mold have been very clear, but you can see that there's a little bit of variation in thickness. This is the kind of clarity I'm going for, and I did this without using mold release. Mold release, even though it seemed like a great idea, caused little problems. I'm especially thrilled with how clean the panel comes through. You can definitely see the wood grain. It's very good. The only issue that I have with the first couple of castings before I figured it out, that mold release, that PAM, causes a lot of occlusion. And while it's an interesting effect and may be used, it just doesn't rival the clarity of what happens without the mold release. So you have to wrestle this out of the cast a little bit to get the good results, but it's worth it to have that clarity, I think. I'm just going to give an example of casting again in this particular mold. I'm going to use 2 ounces of each. First, I'm going to mix 1 ounce part A, part B together. Then I'm going to let the bubbles sit a bit. Then I'm going to mix another ounce part A and part B together. And then while I'm pouring the first mixture, those bubbles will kind of rise up to the surface. And then once I've got that done, I'm going to go ahead and use a heat source, such as a lighter or a heat gun, to pop the bubbles as they come up.
Like the sun, stars up in the sky, I hear that in your eyes. I see it now, yes I see it now. Lemons down promises or a ceiling. They don't lie or do you shine like the sun. Stars up in the sky, I hear that in your
Today was pretty adventurous. After the first pour, I decided to take a walk with my wife. We decided to go to the park. We haven't been out for a while. I have an allergy to corn, and I got really sick this week because I didn't know that certain types of glucose could be corn-based, and so I was ill and out of commission for a couple of days. So as soon as the sun was warm, we decided to go for a walk. Went to Harbor Freight to pick up a couple of necessities, a couple of Forstner bits, which is going to be part of the next step in this project. And then on the way out of there, we saw a guy popping wheelies, which I thought was great. So these panels are looking great. I'm pretty excited. There's a couple of things that I've realized. So I've cast a total of I think 6 panels in this new mold. So what I've discovered is this, I either overfilled it or there was a leak, and I think there's a leak in the mold. So what I'll do is I'm going to call it a day on those particular panels. So I think that the next step is going to be just assessing the materials figuring out what Forstner bits to use. But in terms of the resin panels, I believe this will be the final casting.